Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to another Ref Brandon and the Todd family YouTube video. Wherever you are, whatever you may be doing, thank you so much for making Ref Brandon and the Todd family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. I said I was going to be talking some college football coming up tomorrow, and I will, but today I wanted to go ahead and do a second video on this Thursday. And the reason is it's something we have not talked about in quite a while here on the channel, and that is basketball. More specifically, the NBA, because in case you do not know, the regular season actually starts this upcoming Tuesday, October the 18th. We have a doubleheader coming up Tuesday night when the Boston Celtics take on the Philadelphia 76ers. And then we have the Golden State Warriors kicking off their season. Of course, they are the defending NBA champions. They're going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, as far as the Boston Celtics go, it's very weird and very strange to see a team get that close to winning an NBA championship and then have a new head coach. But of course, it's because of off the court issues, not on the court issues. And the Celtics have came out and told Ime Udoka if he wants to coach somewhere else, he can. So I'd be surprised to see Ime Udoka back with the Celtics next year, even though he was very successful last year. A lot of times the off the court stuff is more important than the on the court stuff. Winning only does you so much good, and that's it. Off the court stuff is usually more important. But it'll be interesting to see how good the Celtics are with a new head coach. But the season does start Tuesday night, and then April the 9th is the end of the regular season, and the play-in tournament for the last two playoff spots will be April the 11th through April the 14th, and then the actual playoffs will begin shortly after that. I believe it's the very next day. And then the NBA Finals will begin on June the 1st, and it'll be interesting to see how good my New Orleans Pelicans can be this year, because we know they made the playoffs last year by the skin of their teeth, only because of the play-in tournament and the play-in games. But they picked up C.J. McCollum late in the season, and they were a different team after they acquired him. But now he will be there for the entire season. So with him and Zion, if Zion can stay healthy, I think my Pelicans have a chance to make some noise this year in the West, and not going to the finals, but at least making the playoffs pretty comfortably and not being a 7 seed or an 8 seed and being somewhere right around 500, but actually winning, 48, 49 games, because they were really good last year after McCollum came along. If they can carry that momentum into this year, they have a chance to be pretty good this year. But speaking of basketball, if you have not yet watched Victor Wembanyama, I encourage you to go watch him. He is from France. He is 18 years old. He is, according to most NBA insiders, going to be the first pick in next year's NBA draft. At worst, a second pick. But Victor Wembanyama is 7'2" or 7'3", according to who you listen to, who you look at, who you believe. But he's 7'2" or 7'3", but he's got a legitimate, I would say, 9'5" wingspan. He has long arms, and he is incredible with his ball handling. I have never seen somebody that tall and that big be such a good ball handler. But he actually made 7 3-pointers in a game last week. So we're talking about a big man who can shoot threes. So he has a chance to be very good. And as I said, according to most people, he is going to be the first or second pick in next year's NBA draft, but Victor Wembanyama is very, very good. Maybe my Pelicans can somehow pick him up. I don't know how, because I don't think he's going to last any longer than the first or second pick, and I don't think they're going to get the first two picks unless they make some massive trade, or unless I'm totally wrong and they're a complete flop. But he is going to be very, very, very good if he continues to shoot threes like he is right now. I don't know how you stop the guy. You're talking about a 7'2" or 7'3" player with the wingspan like that can rebound like that and shoot threes. If he keeps that up, he's going to be unstoppable. So I encourage you to go watch Victor Wembanyama. And of course, if you don't know how to spell that, it's Wembanyama. But Victor Wembanyama is an incredible basketball player. So watch his highlights and let me know what you think about him. I think he's going to be the next superstar in the NBA. If you have any early thoughts on the season, please feel free to let me know. I believe the Milwaukee Bucks have the best team in the Eastern Conference again this year. That's just my personal opinion. But speaking of superstars, Giannis is very hard to stop. If Giannis can ever shoot threes like Victor Wembanyama, he will be a legitimate current superstar, not a future superstar, but current. He's already a superstar. If he can shoot threes consistently, he will be unstoppable. But I'll be back tomorrow talking some college football this weekend. Hard to believe the NBA season is already here. There's just so much going on this time of the